Okay, so today I'm going to introduce a very simple principle, a protocol, you can call it a protocol, for if you're not sure what to do as for a workout. Let's say you're lost, like should I do leg day, whatever, arms day, chest day, if you're confused. This is a full body protocol, all right? So today we're doing 9 different movements, okay? 3 variations of pull-ups with the bars, three variations of push-ups, okay? And then 3 leg exercises for you guys to try out, all right? Let's go. This is the first set of 3 movements. Number 1, Australian pull-ups. Okay, with the Australian pull-up, get under a bar, set yourself up well. Okay, now, we're not gonna pull our chin to the bar. We wanna pull our chest to the bar. So at the top here, I'm adjusting my feet a little bit so that as I come down, now I don't need to move my feet. I'm going and pulling with my back mostly, all right? Now, I want you to notice your starting position is here, okay? This is what we call a passive hang, when you're not, no tension in any muscles. From here, I want you to start applying tension. Now, this is an active hang because everything is tense. As I pull first with my shoulders going back, and then I go up. As I come down, I reverse that motion, but always under tension, okay? Not like this. This, pull, and down. Pull, shoulders forward, shoulders back, pull, come down, straighten the arms and let the shoulders come down again. One more time. Pull, shoulders, arms, arms, shoulders, okay? And always tension, all right? All right, that's number 1, Australian pull-ups. Number 2, your standard push-up. Okay, now, everybody's done push-ups before, sure. The kind of push-up that I favor, because it's more difficult, I like to choose more difficult movements because then I don't need to waste too much time doing the movement. It gets me to the next level faster. Okay, the concept of the hollow body. Normally when you're standing like this, your chest is out, abdomen's in, right? This is your normal neutral stance. Now, I want you to start doing this, that, but shoulders down, okay? Now, if you can see, the inside of my body's hollow and here's hollow as well. My abs are also being flexed, all right? Now, apply this posture to your push-up. So even before pushing, we're gonna go down into the plank. All right, just here. Now, from here, this is your typical neutral position. I want you to push up into a hollow body. Now let's do that again. This is your normal neutral standard position. Get into hollow body. And then you hold this position as you do your push-ups, maintaining tension throughout. Breathe in as you go down through your nose. Breathe out. Pressurize out breath through your mouth. In through the nose. Okay, notice at the top position, I'm totally under tension. My abs are flexed, everything is flexed, okay? As well, what my hands are doing on the floor, I'm actually willing them to push inwards. By doing this, you create more tension on the chest muscles, on the pectorals, okay? So, I'll show you one more time. Get down, soft hands, whatever. Set yourself up first, get comfortable. Now, grip the ground with the hands. With the shoulders, round them, body, tiptoe forward a bit, and squeeze the abs. Now you're in hollow body. Now, begin your push-ups, maintaining this position. And also hands pushing inwards. Okay. Now, quite a bit of stuff to remember. Try it out. If it feels more difficult, you're doing it right. Okay. Number 3, Cocorina squats. All right, simple one. All you need to do from standing normally here, I'm going to step to my left, full squat until my left hand can rest comfortably on the ground like this, okay? Flat, never any other funky angle, always flat. If you cannot make it all the way down here due to flexibility issues, no problem. Do what you can. It will improve over time, okay? So now, step out to the other side, and same thing. Notice my fingers are pointing that way, all right? So I'm stable. If something pushes me this side, I'm all right, okay? Now, I'll do a couple of reps for you. Step out, squat, up, step out, squat, up, step out, full squat, and step out, full squat, and up. This one's called, same as the first one. First one we did Australian pull-ups, which is a grip over the bar like this, all right? The over grip is in proper, fitness parlance, this is called the pronated grip. So that's what we did round 1. Now, round 2, all we're gonna do is do the same movement the other way around. This is called the supinated grip, all right, which makes this movement called chin-ups, okay? If you're doing these, they're pulls. If you're doing these, they're chins, okay? All right, so let's go. Same thing, hang onto the bar. Just relax at first. Adjust yourself, pull one time to see. You see, I gotta move my feet a bit. So I'm pulling to my chest, my sternum, just about. And then now I'm set, okay? So from here, same thing with your shoulders. Now, activate everything. Start with the shoulders, pull. Then arms, shoulders. So shoulders, arms, and then arms and shoulders. Shoulders, arms, arms and shoulders. Okay, now, a habit that many people have is that, you know, they pull and work on that part of the movement, but then they just drop down into this second half and waste that whole half of the movement, the eccentric portion. The eccentric portion is actually, it's not the one that gets you glory, it's the one that gets you results, okay? So you gotta focus on that. So basically what I tell my guys is, if you wanna do anything with explosive speed or anything, do it on the concentric movement, okay? So on the pull, you go fast, but come down with control. You don't have to go crazy slow. You can challenge yourself, but just control. I'll show you. So I'm gonna set myself up again. So these are Australian chin-ups, right? So here, and I'm gonna pull fast, but control coming down. Pull fast, control coming down. Pull fast, control, breathe in. Pull fast, and breathe in. Okay, very important for any of these exercises, including push-ups, which is number 2. Okay, number 2, push-ups. Hollow body position, same as before. I'm not gonna go over that again. Now, set yourself up. Just go down easy, get your distance, set your hands up, set your hollow body up. Now, we're just gonna go side to side, okay? Now, the tricky part here is as you go down, elbow to the side of your ribs, okay? That's where the magic happens there, okay? Some people who have problems with this, aim for it, okay? If you can only do like, I'm gonna try and attempt to do the wrong way, okay? If you can only do these, something like that, I don't know. It's not completely wrong, but I just want you to work on this one first, because these ones are the foundation, okay? So again, get your hollow body, always when you plank, hollow body, and down to the side, breathe in, check my elbow going to the side of my body, okay? Touches the side of my body. All right, as I go down, elbow rests nicely at the side of my body. 2 more. And always maintaining the hollow body position, okay? All right. All right, now, movement number 3, legs. This one's one of my favorites because it's a strengthening move, can be used as a dance move, and it also increases your flexibility. This one's called the Cossack squat. Okay, so fairly wide stance. As you're gonna go down all the way. This time I want you to keep your foot as flat as possible, okay? If you can't do this, then you can do this at the beginning, but this is the goal. Bum to the heel, toe pointing to the sky, leg completely straight. Your hands, you can choose what you want to do with them. You can try and be more Russian and do it this way if you want, okay, up, or you can try different stuff for coordination. What I like to do, push out and come back in. Push out with my hands and I come back in. You can even do it as a sort of like an evasion. Come up with your own scenarios to get them done, right? You can do anything you want with your hands. You can even do them prisoner style, hands behind the head, if you want. Try different things and, you know, listen to your body. And there you have it, Cossack squats. All right, we're gonna go for the third set of movements. First one's gonna be the pull-up. Number 2 is gonna be plyometric push-ups. And number 3 is gonna be negativa pistols. Okay, now with the pull-ups, most of the people who do pull-ups, okay, again, this is a pull-up, this is a chin-up, all right? Just for information's sake. Okay, now, many people pull up straight and just get their chin over the bar. And also, they tend to leave their legs dangling behind like this. And this is what many people do, right? And look at the hang I'm in right now. I'm in a very, very, what we call passive hang. I'm just hanging. I'm not activating any muscles except my grip. Now so this is what most people do. I'm going to show you. Okay, that is pretty much a standard pull-up that you see all over the place. The way I like to do pull-ups, again, making things more challenging and also engaging more muscle groups, okay? Number 1, the hang. Okay, now, for me, feet together and a little bit in front of me. Once you do this position, it's similar to a hollow body, a hanging hollow body, right? And what does the hollow body do? It activates all the muscles in your front chain, your anterior chain, plus because you're on the bar and leaning back, you're activating your lats a lot, okay? So, another little thing that you cannot see, as I'm pulling the bar, I'm also creating pressure by pushing inwards. If there was no bar for me to hold on to, I'd just be doing this, okay? But when I'm holding the bar, I'm already activating everything by pushing in like this. Passive, active. Passive, active. You can even just practice doing that as an exercise in and of itself because it's not easy. It's pretty challenging. Okay, all that being said, let's go to the pull-up. Set yourself up. You can start dangling first. I like to dangle and see where my feet end up here. Now, active. And now I'm not going to pull to my neck or to my chin. I'm pulling this bar as much as I can towards my chest, my sternum, okay? Which means my head goes further than just my chin over the bar, okay? So activate, breathe out as you pull. Okay, now notice the speed that I was also going up and down. That's a very important thing. Same thing as we were doing with the push-ups. Just because gravity is pulling you down doesn't mean you have to let it, all right? The wrong way to do it, a lot of people do this. They pull and they drop, okay? And then they pull again, and they pull again, Okay? Sure, you can get higher numbers, but actually you're wasting a lot of what this exercise can give you. And also, when you're going for speed like that, your form's not going to be really good. So I don't recommend that. I'll show you what I recommend again. Active hang, pull to your chest, control down, control down. Fast up, control eccentric movement. All right? Okay, try that on for size. Number 2, we're going for plyometric push-ups. Now, this is a long word that some of you may know, some of you may not know. Plyometrics. Whenever you hear this long word, plyometrics, it just means it's an explosive movement that's going to get you off the floor a little bit. A jump is a plyometric movement. So, number 2 is going to be plyometric push-ups. We're going to be switching between 2 positions. Close grip, close hands and standard. Between these 2 positions in the push-up, okay? Now, everything else that we did with round 1 applies. And round 2. Hollow body, maintain that throughout everything that you do in this movement. Let's go for a couple, okay? Hollow body, hands and feet together. Okay? Notice that you have to be explosive to leave the ground, but controlled. When you come down, your arms are like shock absorbers and they make your descent a bit gentle. Don't just drop to the ground and stop yourself at the bottom. Okay, that's not good. I'll show you one more time. All right, set yourself up. Close grip, hollow body. You're ready. Explode out. Up. Okay, and that's it. Plyometric push-ups, give them a shot. Last one, never forget leg day, okay? Got a special one for you. This one's called Negativa pistol squats. Call them Negativa pistols for short. A pistol squat is basically a one-legged squat going down and up, right? This time we're gonna go, but in a defensive posture. So, I'm gonna let the right leg go down, I'm going to the side first. Right leg comes down, hand comes down. I can help myself by pushing and up here again. Other side, down and up. Down, up and down and up. Now, with this movement, we want to get bum to your heel, okay? As much as you can. So, I'm going to show you one on this side. Down. Okay, you can see the hands here, flat on the ground. Now, look at this foot here. As I go down, foot is flat on the ground. My bum is touching to the heel of my shoe and here, okay? You want to get up? Your hand, push a little bit and you're up. All right? Quite straightforward. Always do it with control as best as you can, okay? Okay, so pull-ups. Very challenging exercise, okay? Everyone wants to get it. Most people that can't do it kind of give up, all right? So, strict form, pull-up. If you can't do the pull-up yet, go do your Australians. Those are the prerequisite strength builder to get here, all right? Once you've done getting strong at the Australian pull-ups and you want to give this a go, I highly recommend using these guys. Resistance bands of different weights that, like this one when I bought it, says it gives you 25 kilos resistance. This one said 15 kilos resistance. So people use them for, you know, exercises like any gym exercise you want to do, like curls. I don't know, these are something like this. Curling. You can use curling. You can do lots of things with this. I like to use them for assistance, not resistance. So what I do is this, hook them over, all right? And now, for most of you trying this for the first time, this is where I gotta give you, gotta be careful with this, all right? Because it's a rubber band, it's gonna snap. It can snap in places you don't want it to snap. So don't pull from too high up here, all right? Pull so that you got space to put your foot in, pull down, and step in, all right? I like to hold this as I step the other foot in. And now you've got 25 kilos helping you go up from the bottom, okay? The good thing about resistance bands is as I go up, the band gets shorter and assists less and less, okay? So it's making it gets harder at the top and then easier at the bottom here, okay? This is great because many people get stuck at the bottom position. They can't even move and start pulling because they can't get moving. This will help you, all right? So step in again. And another thing, this forces very strict form, okay? Because I can't put my knees behind me. That's weird. If I bend my legs, it's not assisting me anymore, okay? I've got to maintain the strict form that I want, that I was talking about earlier. Feet a little bit in front of you, everything engaged in an active hang, and pulling to your chest. All right, okay, now how to dismount from this thing. Step out with one foot first, all right? Grab both, lean on it, and let go, okay? All right, so now you know, and also, you know, I have two, and sometimes I hang them together. If I'm doing I think you guys call it a drop set, like, you know, I'll just give you a quick example. I max out on my normal pull-ups. Let's say I'm maxing out, okay, I can't do anymore, okay, I'm done. I can't do standards. Now I use a little bit of assistance and see how far I can go, all right? Okay, and maybe I can only do at 3, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then you've got one more level, actually 2 more levels of assistance. You can use this guy, and then when you finish your 3, you can use them both, okay? Use them both. All right, so with both of these guys, now you can pull, okay? Or even muscle up. Okay, so again, getting them out, be careful. Grab them, lean, and dismount. So highly recommend these. You can get very creative and they help you maintain good form, strict form, and also you can do the full range of motion of a movement that you haven't yet gotten, okay? All right, have fun. When I started up calisthenics, my calisthenics journey, sure, I had my home gym, you know, I had my pull-up bar, had my push-up bars and things like that. And working out at home was quite a standard thing. But slowly I realized that getting out to different parks is that much more fun. You get to, if you're like me, I like to ride my motorcycle, I like to drive my truck, go to different locations, explore different places, find new parks, see new people, and experience new environments. So I highly recommend training in parks, especially for those of you who don't have pull-up bars and stuff like that. Go to the park, the playground, find something you can use, okay? You don't need a gym membership, all right? There's so many opportunities and places for fun stuff and also to get fit and strong.